Hey, my name is Chad. On this channel, we like to make stuff. And I'm out here today on my beautiful, brand new monolithic slab, which is going to be the foundation for my dream wood shop. Now this slab is just over a week old. In the last video, we went over step by step how that went down. So if you want to see that, make sure you go back and check that out after this video. If this is your first time joining us, welcome to Shady Acres. This is my 5-acre abandoned property that I purchased just after I retired from the Army 2 years ago. I needed a place to set up my dream wood shop, which is why we're here today, and also just to basically have a quiet, creative space that I could, escape to and, basically enjoy life. I love it out here. Behind me is the original home that was built in 1944. I've got a bunch of videos that pertain specifically to that house, and there's some very old stuff that I found up in the rafters. You need to go back and check that video out. There's also the reason I came to call this Shady Acres, not just from all the shade, but there was some interesting things going on here. But enough about that. This video is all about establishing the layout for my dream workshop. So I went ahead and I drew out where all of the main posts are going to go, and the walls, just so I can get a feel for the actual dimensions of what I'm going to need to be cutting out of timber. So I do have a professional plan drawn up, but I just wanted to get something on the ground so I can get those actual lengths established, because they may be off by 1, 2, 4 inches, I don't know. So I want to maximize the use of this this awesome pad. So let's go ahead and do that walkthrough, and I'm going to give you kind of the frame of reference as the old 1944 house is right here. You would come around, and this would be the front of the building. So as you get to the front of the building, you've got a 37-foot frontage and you got a 39-foot depth. So right here, the door is going to be, so if this is the middle, the door is going to be offset just to the right, so I can maximize use of the shop space to the left of the door. So as we walk up, picture we'll have somewhat of a front porch here. I don't know if I want to go the whole front of the front porch, but there's at least going to be the center section here that's going to be a porch, and then we're going to have an awning over that. So we're going to walk into the door. Here's the center line, so we're going to be just off center. Okay, so on the concrete itself, I've used the construction crayon to go ahead and lay out where all of the main timber posts are going to be placed. So we've got one here, and we've got one there, and we've got one here and here, so 4. These are going to be laid out in, they're called bents, which are basically stalls. So you got one set of timber frames. The timber frame is going to be kind of like H-shaped from this landing point and that one. So it's going to be like an H frame, and the crossbar of the H is going to be the ceiling, and the floor joist for the floor above it. This is going to be 2-story. So right here, we're going to have basically all open space with a post in the center of the floor, in the center of the room here and here. Okay, all of this is open shop space until this section, 9 foot 2 inches away from the edge. We're going to have one long wall right along here, and then we're going to have a door here. We're going to have a double door here, and we've got a long storage area right here, and we're going to have a double door right here, so we can be storing things like lumber and other things that are, well, it's primarily going to be lumber. So we're going to be inside a storage room here, walking out a door here. We're going to walk over to a middle room on the end here. Okay, with a door. I'm not sure if it's going to be centered. That's why I haven't drawn any doors. Nothing's determined yet. But this room is going to be a clean space for finish work. So we're going to be doing everything we can to prevent any sawdust or other particulates coming in to ruin finish work. Okay, we'd come back out. Okay, This room here, a little bigger. We're going to walk in, and this is going to be basically a pantry for tools. It's going to be all storage for power tools, hand tools, and whatever else. All right, so again, we're back out into the shop. On the end wall, we're going to have a miter station, which is just a long table with a chop saw. Right here in the middle, you see this pipe coming up. That is for electric conduit, so we can have a floor outlet. And that comes out right there. That's going to be where the electric panel comes in. So while we're here, let's talk about this drain pipe. This is going to be a shop sink right here. I suppose I should tell you first that right here is the staircase. Okay, we got a support post here and a support post here. Here's a main support post. So we're going to walk up the stairs this way, take a left, and continue upstairs until we are at the second floor. And all of this space is second floor space. So we got a full 2 stories here and here, and all this is roof and roof above the first floor. Okay, so again, back to the shop sink. This drain is going to continue up to service both a shop sink and a kitchenette upstairs. Okay, so right here, I haven't decided if this wall is going to continue all the way to that storage room or not, but this is utility space. This is where we're going to have things like the electric box. This is where the fresh water comes in. This is where the water heater is. This is where dust collection and air compression is going to be. So again, we got stairs. This is the under the stairs space right here. Okay, walking back over here to this other plumbing, we'll be walking into a bathroom. So we got a space for the lavatory sink here. We've even got space for a shower. And we got the toilet, which is going to, of course, get cut off at the floor. Now this is basically my first screw up. The toilet as it stands is basically in the middle of the room, because the wall is here. And you see we got about 2 foot of space before the toilet drain starts. So like the actual toilet tank, back of the toilet tank would be right here. You have all that space for to the wall, all that empty space. So what I think I'm going to do is basically build a false wall out to here, cover up the vent, and just kind of wall it off here. We just have, you know, like built-in shelving behind it. So got a false wall in the toilet. So it's going to take some creativity. All right, so let's walk back upstairs. So again, we've got 20 plus feet of width here and 39 feet of depth. This is all upstairs floor space. I am right now considering whether to go from this post to this post and make like dormers going out this far, just to maximize, get all this floor space in the upstairs too, as well as on the front side, and making a front step balcony that we can kind of hang out above the entrance. I don't know yet. I'm working on that. All right, folks, that was the quick walkthrough and talk through. I hope you were able to follow along with that. Behind me is my sawmill. It's the Wood-Mizer, the LT35. It is all serviced and ready to go. In the following videos, we're going to start milling all this timber, and we got to cut all the joinery. So we got to do every piece of this building on the ground before we start standing anything up. So if that's the kind of thing you want to follow along with, make sure you do what you're supposed to do, like and subscribe, like every YouTuber tells you. we're going to be getting right into that. I think we'll be getting a lot done this winter, and hopefully by the spring we'll be putting everything together and standing up within just a few days. Hey, thanks for watching, and if you are new to the channel and you want to get caught up to everything that's been going on out here at Shady Acres in just one video, then I suggest you start right here. And if you want to dive in from the beginning and see everything that we've ever done out here, then start right here, click it, and just let it play.